again. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 47. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Line. Watch twitch. Hey, 47. Check 26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Lucky. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jump.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 46. To throw is Brees. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 69 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. But yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
Good. I'm coming after you. Both sides of the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going right side, he has Winton. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Mike 56, Mike. Twist it, hey. Watch the twist. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. I got you. There we go. Kill. Switch. Hey, kill. Shit. 47. Off. Hey, here we go.
And that'll set him back 5. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. 3 bud. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Go. Get out there. Mike 56. Here go 46. Watch the run. Trot. 56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Get in the weight room. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
56. Here we're going to 54. Right here. Here I come again. Go. 56. Mike, 56.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
We're going to 54. Right here. Then we're going to 53. Here we go. 47. 56 the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Prescott from the gun. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here's Hill on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now Breeze. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Pull it together. 47's the mark, boy. 47. Check, 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't? Here we go. Go to 54. Why ain't? SOS. 36. 36. Joker.
Prescott to throw it. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Watch the slant.
On third down, it's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup